lot to hang my hat on. Hi, I'm Doc. You might remember me from such films as that time I awkwardly reviewed a watch, or that time I awkwardly reviewed a headlamp. Well, I'm back for another awkward review. This one was taped while I was on a trip out in the Snow Mountain wilderness about a year ago. During this time, I enjoyed an off-the-shelf backpacking meal from AlpineAire that you can find at just about any major retailer. It was ultimately a satisfying meal, and I wanted to share my thoughts on it and perhaps offer some insights. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so a little while ago I summited both peaks of Snow Mountain. It was intense. It was hot and dry, and a lot of altitude and a lot of climbing, and I'm really happy I did it. I really am. But I'm in this cool area that I call the kitchen, because there's a wood stove that was brought in here. It has these handles welded onto it that looks like it was designed to be packed in. I'm a good couple hundred meters away from my campsite because I don't like sleeping near where I cook and eat, because I don't want any critters getting close to camp. And unfortunately, because last September my dehydrator died, I had to buy food. And I wasn't able to get my usual stuff to make my favorite pasta carbonara, because for whatever reason my local REI doesn't carry the the Backpacker's Pantry scrambled eggs anymore, which is a disaster in and of itself. So I have grabbed this one because it sounded good. It is AlpineAire Mesquite BBQ seasoned chicken with beans and rice, and it sounds really tasty. I've had AlpineAire food before, and it is certainly food. I can't say it was particularly amazing or incredible or anything of that nature, but it was edible. Pretty low standard, I know, but anywho, just getting ready to tuck in here. Check back in a little bit. Smells fruity, like a jerk chicken kind of thing. Let's find out how it tastes, right? I'm gonna try adding some Baby Bell cheese to it too, because I have them. I really don't want to lug them out tomorrow, and I know for a fact I need the calories. And then I got rid of the main packaging for this, so I don't know the brand, but it's freeze-dried peppermint chocolate ice cream. I haven't had freeze-dried ice cream since I was a freshly minted Boy Scout at my first summer camp, and it back then wasn't that great, but give it a try. Things might be different. I might be different. Who knows? We'll find out. So this is supposed to take 2 cups. I want to go a little high on that, just because I know I'll need the water anyway. And I'm okay with it being a little on the soupy side. So, let it sit for 10 to 12 minutes. A few crunchy things here and there, but it actually tastes. It's actually really damn tasty. Good job, AlpineAire. Really good job. It's kind of funny, I kind of regretted that one, 10 minutes after I got to my truck from buying it, because I remembered that Mountain House makes what I consider to be the absolute best, hands down, pre-packed meal. It's that grilled chicken breast and mashed potatoes one. It's just phenomenally satisfying. You should try it sometime. But this one has not disappointed. That's really good. And the cheese is just cheese, but when you wrap it up in a tortilla, it's like you're chowing down on a pastor burrito. So that was actually really supremely tasty. Backpacking food has clearly come a long way, but now it's time to try out our ice cream. Ooh, looks kind of like a marshmallow. It was really weird. It tastes like the real deal. And the texture is kind of like those little marshmallow bits from inside a box of Lucky Charms or something. It's just too, well, texture really is just too concentrated and dense and tongue coating. I had water. Yeah, sip of water. It just makes it into like ice cream, melting in your mouth. I'll have to post up later what the brand is, but it was kind of an impulse buy. And you know, I don't regret it at all.
That Doc fellow, he is quite the cut-up. Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you were here to enjoy this, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, before I go, I would like to just give a little tip of the hat and a tip of the flask to my friend Steve 1989 MRE Info. He is perhaps one of my favorite YouTubers. I enjoy many of his videos and just often find myself idling away passive time just watching him enjoy all his MREs. It reminds me a lot of, well, growing up in the Scouts. So, Steve, thank you for all your hard work. I appreciate everything you do. I hope you're doing well. Cheers, my friend.